Okay, so here we go with Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown demo. I'm just going to give this a try. I love Star Trek Voyager, always have done. So I hope this is going to do it justice. And here it is. Here it is. Here it is. It's a bit slow on the mouse movement. It's a bit kind of like it's there, and then I'm over there before it gets there, and it's kind of a drift to it. I already did a start, but I didn't actually look at it, so I'm going to delete that. I had to go straight out yesterday, so I'm going to hit it for a new game. Settings are literally just language. Oh no, hang on, wait. There's graphics there. I just don't know how to affect how the mouse moves. So I think I'm just going to have to get used to the fact that it's a little bit slow. So we're going to go with a new game, and off we go. You are the captain of the Federation starship USS Voyager. Manage your ship and crew, plot a course through procedurally generated star systems. Your unique ship build and the decisions you make will reshape the story. Stardate 48315.6. Catherine Janeway. A new ship, a new crew, a new mission. Today we embark upon a mission to locate the marquee vessel that has disappeared in the Badlands. Starfleet intelligence believe these terrorists have acquired dangerous new technology. My chief of security, Tuvok, is undercover aboard that ship. I haven't received communication from him in over a week. Gorgeous, isn't it? The Badlands are treacherous. I can only hope that he is safe. In the meantime, I have a starship to prepare for launch and a crew to assemble. Speaking of which, our two final crew members have just arrived. Ensign Harry Kim and Tom Paris. It seems I have a few introductions to make. Oh, I like that. Oh, she looks really quite cool. She looks young. Gentlemen, welcome to Voyager. I wish I had voice. Ensign Kim, you're fresh from the academy, ready for your first deep space assignment? Reporting for duty, Captain. It's an honor to be here. I hope I live up to your expectations. Ensign Kim, I trust you've already met Tom Paris, our esteemed observer, a former Marquis pilot who will help us search the Badlands for the Marquis vessel. With all due respect, ma'am, observer is hardly a title befitting my talents. I'm the best damn pilot in this sector. Call me pilot extraordinaire, Ensign. He looks a little old. How weird is that? He looks older than Janeway. The Marquis? Wow, I've heard a lot of stories about them. And then Kim looks a little bit old as well. Relax, I was with the Marquis for only a few weeks before I was captured and sent to the lovely little penal colony in New Zealand. Prison? He knows all this. They spoke on Deep Space Nine before they got on board. Enough chat, gentlemen. All hands. All hands, this is the captain. Report to your stations. Helm takes us into the Badlands. Maximum warp. You warp to the entrance of the Badlands, surely, and then it would just go in by fucking impulse, because it's dangerous. You can't warp through that. Into the Badlands. The Badlands are a treacherous region of space where violent plasma storms can cripple even the most advanced starships. Captain Janeway observes the swirling chaos from the view screen, a subtle smile playing on her lips. She's ready for the challenge. And, pardon me, so am I. Scanners are picking up no other vessels in the system, Captain. It's your time to shine, Mr. Paris. Any idea where your former colleagues might be hiding? I wasn't exactly Marquis of the Year, Captain, but they did prefer underground bases, remote planets, and... Captain, I don't mean to interrupt, but I'm reading a coherent Tetrion beam scanning us, and a displacement wave heading towards us. Incoming! A colossal wave of turbulent energy surges towards Voyager, its power dwarfing anything the crew has ever seen. With no time to analyze the threat, emergency measures are initiated. Red alert! Helm! Evasive maneuvers! No effect! The wave will intercept us in 5 seconds, Captain! Brace for impact! Oh, fuck! Push back! Oh, maybe not yet. Here we go. Babloof! Aftermath. As the crew regains consciousness, they find their bridge in total devastation. Twisted metal, sparking consoles, and injured crewmates paint a grim picture. What just happened? Damage report! Major hull and deck damage. The transporters are offline, and we're receiving casualty reports. Bridge to sickbay. Doctor, I've got injured crew on the bridge. Doctor? Damn. Captain, we're losing systems across multiple decks. The deuterium tanks are empty. Warp core's gone to grey mode. We're on reserves. Barely. Mr. Paris, take the helm. Scan for the nearest source of deuterium. External sensors are offline. Stellar cartography must be down. Voyager's blind, Captain. Catherine Janeway says. Janeway to engineering. We need stellar cartography back online now. Okie dokie. So now we're actually in a tutorial. Click on the question mark icon on the left of the screen to revisit any tutorial screen on controller. Press D-pad. Oh, I can do this on the controller. That might be easier. I might set up the controller. I don't know how to pause except for how to stop the recording and then restart it. So, yeah, I'm going to try and whack on my PS5 controller and see if that works. I should be able to reach over and grab the cable. Which we get the wrong one. Nope, we've got the right one. Beautiful. It's not picking up. Okay, that might pick up. Aha, B is closed. Right, I don't know what B is. Nothing's. That's doing. Okay. So click on question mark to revisit the tutorial. Press on the controller, press D-pad left 2 times. The noise has stopped. Some additional tutorials will not pop up during gameplay, but automatically appear on the tutorial list. So check out the new. It says B for close. I don't know what that is. Let's go with X. No. Circle is closed. Okay, circle closes. Okay. Oh, that's a little bit better. Yeah. Oh, and you can zoom right in. Oh, hang on. I fucked it. I've zoomed in too quick, too much. And now I've zoomed out far too much. Okay. So in engineering, we've got a workshop. We've got turbo lifts moving along and up and around the ship. Okay. And we've got damaged, which is holodeck, battery compartments, life support, shield generator. We want those fuckers, definitely. Mess hall, science lab, phasers. Oh my god, so much damage. All life support is down. Torpedo launch bay is down. Transporter room is down. Workshop is down. All of this is down. All these ruined rooms. What's this then? That's the nacelle. Oh, shuttle bay. Shuttle bay's fucked up. Okay. So, what's this one say? Aero shuttle bay. Okay. Aero shuttle. I'm guessing that's the captain's yacht. Those dudes look okay. So this is all damage. I can't see. I can't hear anything. I don't know why I can't hear anything. Everything's working, but there's no noise. Activate stellar cartography by switching the power on. Where is it? Alright, I'll try to use the mouse a minute. It seems a little bit. It's ruined, damage. Offline life support. It said there would be a toggle power E. Okay, ruined room. Clear the ruin. Demolish the shield generator room. Mess hall. Sick bay. Engineering. Offline. What's this one here? Sorry. That says life support as well. So I'll toggle that power. Right, not enough energy to do both. Okay. Just taking 6. I've got 20. It says minus 18 or something up there. Where the fucking hell is it then? Is that main deflector? Yeah, okay. Okay. Oops, that's too far in. Activate stellar cartography by switching the power on. Well, where the fuck is it? Oh, hang on, let's click on this a minute. Click on the question mark icon on the left of the screen, number 1, to revisit any tutorial screen. Some additional shooting will not pop up during gameplay, but automatically appear. So we're in Activate Room. Stellar Cartography. In the lower left of the ship. To activate it, open its menu by switching on the power supply. Lower left. Shuttle bay. That's not Stellar Cartography. That's main engineering. All these are just life supports. These are ruined rooms. I can't understand why there's no noise either anymore, and I still can't see it. Lower left. Oh my god, this is so fucking stupid. That's a shuttle bay. That is not it. Workshop and transport room. Torpedo bay. Ah, there, dickhead. Right. Not enough energy to switch it on. Well, that's not helpful, is it? I can't upgrade it, obviously. But I can't switch it on. I need 3 and 2. It says I'm on minus 18. I've got to go back to this one, I reckon, turn it off. And then go back to here and switch it on. Okay. Now I've still got no noise. What has happened to my noise? Unless you've got noise in my headphones that I'm not hearing anything through. Let's shut these down and turn it back. Nope, that still has sound. I apologise for my dog's barking. Sensors are signaling something about there. What Harry is trying to stammer is we're not in the Badlands anymore. Oh, I need the noise. For Christ's sakes. I don't want to skip. I want noise. Fucking thing. Jesus fuck. Where has my sound gone? My mic is working. Why isn't my headset all of a sudden? That should be picking everything up. Let me just check something here a minute. Okay, I'm not picking anything up there. This has gone into mute. That's stupid. Dual sense. Ah, it's because it went through my fucking controller. Stupid thing. Well, that's stupid. I don't know why it's changed to that, because I did that. Right, okay, that's good to know. What is that thing? What is that thing? Where are we? If our sensors are working, we just jumped over 70,000 light years into the Delta Quadrant. The Delta Quadrant? How? Captain, life support systems are failing. This array will have to wait. Mr. Paris, take the helm. Find us a deuterium source. While it's finding us a deuterium source, I've just got to close the window. It's a bit cold. And instead of just closing it on the curtain, why don't we bring the curtain in the window? Leave the front window open for a minute longer. Oh, just I can't believe it's too cold, but it's too hot at the same time, because I've got the radiators on so that I can dry some clothes. I can't win. Right, just check my sensors, see things, because I don't get quiet time. People always need me. I don't know why I haven't got that many friends. Anyway, let's find the deuterium. Scan points of interest, marked with white question marks to reveal resources. Okay, so I see this. I'm going to see a space screen. I see. Okay. Oh, I quite like how that does that. That LCARS is quite cool. Scan a Class D planet, 3 cycles away. See further away, Class D. Need Class M. Need Minchara. So that's shipwreck, 5 cycles away. Another shipwreck here, 4. Class J. I'm not quite sure what J is. Class H. Class M. There we go. We'll have to scan that one, I reckon. Oh, that's a Talaxian freighter. Well, we know who's in there, don't we? I'm guessing. Let's scan this one. Upgrade stellar cartography. That's got geranium. Okay, that's not deuterium. We need deuterium. Geranium. Better scan everything, I suppose. This isn't costing us anything, is it? Ah, now we can get deuterium. So navigate your ship by travelling to various locations. While travelling, time passes in the form of cycles. Okay. So we can only move at pulse at the moment, can't we? When visiting points of interest, you can choose between different approaches with different risks and outcomes. The different colours of the chance bar represent the possible outcomes. Excellent, dark green, and good, light green outcomes, more rewards. More rewards like extra resources, morale increase, etc. Average, the yellow, can include minor setbacks, and in orange and red, outcomes provide low rewards, medium to major setbacks like destroyed rooms, hull damage, or severe injuries. Okie dokie. But sometimes we're going to have to, I guess. Let's see if we can scan the caretaker's array. No, we can't. Okay. I'm going to scan the rest of these planets for the minute. It's geranium again. They're all going to be geranium. I don't know much about that. I don't remember geranium being mentioned. I guess it's going to be something I'm going to need. Geranium. In fact, yeah, look at the top there. I have it as a... Geranium is basic building resource required for constructing and repairing rooms, research new technologies, repairing the hull, crafting, unlocking new tech tree, tiers, and shuttle construction. So we need a fuck ton of that then. Tritanium. Advanced resource required for constructing and repairing rooms, crafting, resource production, unlocking new tech tree tiers and shuttle construction. Then we need food. Food rations required to feed the crew. We need bio-neural gel packs as well, it helps with. Can be used in the hydroponics bay. And energy, provided by the warp core, used to operate every room in Voyager. Each warp core or tier provides a different amount of energy. So we're in grey right now, which isn't giving us much. So we have soddle deuterium. It's transformed into energy. It can also be used to replicate food. There's dilithium, trading resource. Okay. Science points, bio gel packs, and Borg nanites. Upgrade Borg rooms. Okay, I'm assuming we've got a 7 of 9, or we will have a 7 of 9. We have 34 of 50 crew, and we have 1 idle. Crew is doing something, but there's a shipwreck in way. I can't see it. A crew required to operate rooms. Needs quarters, rations, and treatment. When they are sick or injured, morale increases how productive they are. Work teams are required to perform repairs, construction, and hull repair on board a Voyager. So we've got somebody idle at the moment. There's not a great deal we can do about him, I guess, because, well, we're not supposed to be doing it. Let's scan this guy. I guess it's going to be geranium. Oh, deuterium over there as well. Okay. All the ships are deuterium. Right. But, there we go. There's a planet with deuterium. I think I'd rather a planet with deuterium rather than a ship. Oh, but these are wrecks. That's a live ship. 1 cycle away. These are 4, 5, and whatever's behind there. I'm going to go and meet Neelix, I guess. Captain, we found an abandoned ship. Oh, okay. Adrift in space. It's powered down but structurally sound, with sealed storage compartments. So we leave the storage alone and focus on salvaging from other parts of the ship. Destroy the vessel and salvage the... Why are we going to leave the storage alone? We want to get everything, surely. I want to take everything. I don't know what that means. Max plus 403. Possibly that means deuterium plus 403. Screen. Let's have a look. Stay in the green. Stay in the green. Oh dear. Something in yellow, so we didn't get as good as we could have done. So we've got 217, 35% reward distribution, and 217 in storage. But I don't know what that stuff means. Oh, that is deuterium. Okay, so we need 250 to change the warp core to tier 1. I see. Okay, we're on 217 from that ship. Oh, and we can't do it again because we've already been there. Okay, so that class H planet will give us geranium. And that's geranium. We know all these give us geranium because look, it says it above them. But these ones are far away. 4 cycles away. How do I get back inside my ship to... Oh, something going on over here. Basic resources. Deuterium is fuel. Uranium and titanium help you make stuff. Crew is obviously crew. Okay. Ah, there we go. Ship or system. So now we've got a little bit of deuterium. It's not much, I know. But perhaps, can we do other stuff? No, we can't. We need power, don't we? Bridge. No allies recruited. Damaged room. Mess hall. It's going to need to be repaired soon, isn't it? So we're going to need some stuff to repair that. But I don't understand why we've got one person idle. And why can't I find him? Work team. Idling. Fair enough. Well, yeah, okay. How do I get back out to system then? There. Okay. I guess eventually we'd have a second ship, sorry, the Delta Flyer and stuff like that maybe. Right, but these 4 cycles, that one's 5, isn't it? But as soon as we get there, it's not going to be 6, it will be 2. And that one is how many cycles? I didn't see. I can't see because this is a Class G star. It's a binary system. 4 cycles. Let's do the planet before we do the shipwreck. Although a shipwreck probably less dangerous than a planet that's cold for people. Let's do this. 5 cycles. Come on, this time stay up in the green. Ooh. Well, I mean, we've got what we need now. 217, we've now got 450. So we've got what we need. We can now deactivate grey mode. Okay, ready to increase a warp core output. The warp core is the reactor that powers the ship. To generate energy, it continually consumes deuterium. Depending on reactor level, you produce more energy, but more deuterium is required. Increase the main power output by selecting main engineering and switching to a higher warp core tier. Okay. 1 deuterium is 5 energy, 100 energy cycles. So we've got 2. Yeah, okay. 100 energy per cycle, 20 deuterium a cycle. But I don't have deuterium. Well, I don't get that. Okay. Is this what we just had? Right, no, it's telling us here. So tier 1 is grey mode. Right. So that's 0 deuterium to 20 energy. So that's all you get, 20 energy a cycle. But it didn't give us any energy for the cycles that we did while we were moving around out there. Okay. Okay. I don't get it. So we're going to move up to tier 1. Energy levels returning to normal, Captain. Good. Now what about this thing, this array? I can't tell, Captain, but our scanners detected a marquee vessel next to it. Let's try hailing them. Hail them. No response, Captain. No, well. Scan for light signs. There's no one on board, Captain. Let's scan the array then, eh? Oh, chance 40% plus 35%, so. What about the array? Several life forms on board, Captain. Is one of them Vulcan? I'm not sure, Captain. The signals are weak. We'll just have to see for ourselves. I want the transporter room repaired and ready. Mr. Paris, get us to a geranium deposit. We'll need it to repair the transporter room. Okay, well, I know we're at this shipwreck here, but I'm gonna 1 cycle here to get the rest of that deuterium. Deploy collector probes. Risk to fly directly into the atmosphere. I'm gonna go safer. Still gonna get some. Good, look at that. 404, nice. Okay, that'll keep us going for a spell. So we need some other stuff. 3 cycles, 3 cycles. Well, we'll do both these 2, eh? We'll get some geranium. Geranium, it sounds like a flower. I'm going to get some flowers. Safely search for anything valuable without entering the station. Okay, repair parts of the mining station to mine some resources. So I wonder if you can come back once you've got the engineering office and things like that. Stay in the green. Yeah, look at that. 31, nice. Station has already been looted. We still managed to salvage a few resources, Captain. We now have all the uranium we need. We've got some flowers. Engineering is standing by to repair the transporter, Captain. Transport room. Boom. Okay, so that requires 14 of our geraniums. Let's repair. Okay. So transport room is ready. It's repair. Well, it's repairing. Transporters back online, Captain. Mr. Paris, set course for the array. It's time. We got some answers. No, I'm going here first. Sorry, Captain. I will. I promise. I just want to get some. And it's going to let me. Okay, good. Stay in the crate. Yeah, nice. We've got some geraniums. Now, I know that's costing us a little bit of deuterium each cycle we use, but I've still got some deuterium down here, so we'll move on. We'll get some more people back. Voyager had a crew complement of more than 50. It's got 91 or something, perhaps. Ensign Kim and Mr. Paris, get ready for your first away mission. Ever. Away missions present a series of challenges. Heroes possess skills and traits. Okay, yeah, I see. Select heroes with matching skills for your away team. Well, I don't have a choice this time, so it looks like engineering and science. He's got engineering and it's a bit like there's a mobile game like this, or that uses those sorts of things. So you have, yeah, he's got engineering and science. He's got possibly leadership, engineering, and medicine. Well, we don't have a choice, so we're going to take a little bit of everything here, aren't we? But it shows you what you need in here, so as long as you've got people that match those. I see. Oh, I'm very sorry, pardon me. Let's go for this then. So decide on approach and select the hero to complete the challenge with the appropriate skill. If the skill is lower than the requirement, the success chance is displayed. Okay. Captain, we seem to have materialized in the middle of a cornfield. This place, it's eerily similar to Earth, but something's off. Any suggestions on what we do next? Look for any footprints or special noises. Special noises. I make special noises. Whoop, biddly bop bop. Things like that. Scan for any life signs or strange energy signatures. I'm going to suggest that we scan. Oh, I don't click here. What do I do? Click here? No? Click here? Aha. Okay, and he's going to do that. Right, okay. He's got more red at the end than this has, so we'll do a scan. What do I have to hold it down? Oh, I have to hold it down, okay. Crew skill, 19 of 33 difficulty. Harry and Tom use their tricorders to scan for life signs. Detect a strange energy spike emanating from a nearby area. Following the recordings, they navigate through the corn and find a farm with people working the fields. An old man sits on a porch of a nearby farmhouse, strumming a banjo. After a challenge, the participating team members are fatigued and their skill values are reduced. Let them rest for the next challenge to recover and plan ahead accordingly. Yeah, okay, so Harry Kim won't have to do the next one. Captain, this old man seems harmless enough. He might know what's going on here. How should we approach him? Demand what's going on. Try to read his body language for any clues. Or argue with facts. This can't be a farm on Earth, and you want to know what's going on. I'm not demanding. I don't think demanding's a good shout, really. Let's have a look. Yeah, demand's not great. So we're going to go with reading the body language. Okay. We discreetly observe the old man trying to analyse his body language. Something feels off. Like he's putting on an act, but they can't quite put his finger on why. But they can't quite put his finger on why? No, okay, well it's Tom that's doing it, so we'll say he. He can't quite put his finger on why. The old man seems perplexed by their presence, muttering about Harry and Tom being early and how it is not their turn yet. He invites him to stay on the farm and wait, offering them some fresh corn cobs. Nice, okay. So I can select more than one hero for a challenge if they possess the required skill. If the accumulated skill value is equal or higher than the required number, you have a chance for critical success, the golden part of the chance bar. Okay. This old man isn't much help. We'll try and find the marquee ourselves. There's a large barn behind the farmhouse. The tricorder readings are off the charts. There's definitely something strange about it, especially that back wall. Investigate the barn wall for a hidden door. Try to analyse what these energy readings could be, or try and find a way to break the illusion of the wall. So I'm guessing this is what they want me to do, so we can try and get in the gold. Let's do this shit. Give me the gold. You bumhole. Harry and Tom try to disrupt the energy field, causing a flicker in the air. But before they can break the illusion, the people from the field burst in, wielding farm tools as weapons. The old man appears and reveals the barn is an illusion. The back wall dissolving to show a bluish glowing room where unconscious people, including a tattooed man and a half Klingon woman, lie on surgical tables. Sometimes you have to make major decisions that have a large influence on how the story proceeds. These decisions are marked with a golden outline. These people must be the missing marquee. They're being held here, Captain. We must get them out of here. Yes, well, we know who those front two are. Let's wake up the tattooed man, or quickly wake up the half Klingon woman. Well, she's going to be angry as fuck. I'm going to suggest we wake up old Chakotay first, eh? We'll get ourselves some thingies. We're okay for a minute. I mean, no, fuck it. Let's wake up B'Elanna. How do I get to confirm? Okay, over to confirm, please. Hold X to confirm a choice. Alright, I see. No, I've done that. Hold X to confirm choice. Ah, I see. X being square. Hey, I got it in the gold! Nice! Harry sprints toward the half-Klingon woman, hoping to rouse her. As he reaches out, the old man stops him, a look of concern on his face. Before Harry can react, the blinding white light fills the room and everything goes black. We don't like what happens to Harry. Yeah, but we got 300 deuterium as opposed to 200 that it said we were going to get, so that's quite cool. Next is A. Ooh, 3 successful challenges, critical successes, no injury bonuses, Sector 1 completed, and 325 total experience. Oh, I see, sorry. It's just experience that we gained. Okay, cool. X. Ooh, shit. A sudden return. Tom Paris is unavailable. Captain Janeway anxiously awaits the return of her away team when Harry Kim unexpectedly materialises behind her. What happened on the array? Whoa! I'm back on Voyager. What happened over there, Mr. Kim? We lost contact with you for several hours. Hang on a minute. It's put him back in the front there, but I'm pretty sure he's dead. Well, in the original storyline, he dies. I'm pretty sure he dies early on. If that's who I think it is. It just looks like someone. Oh, now I'm getting a mech message. Bear with me, please, people. 2 mech messages. Oh, good God, Caden. Just one at a time, eh? Right, sorry, my son. What happened over there, Mr. Kim? We lost contact with you for several hours. Hours? But we were just there. Right, Tom? Tom? Seems like he's still on the array. I hope you have a hidden piloting talent, because we're short. Captain, we're being held. By the Marquis. Starfleet, I don't know what you did to our commander, but I can still ram this wreck into your precious starship. Ram us? One of our own is also missing. It would make sense to postpone the ramming until we're all accounted for. Does that sound reasonable? Yeah, it wasn't, because it was Harry Kim who was missing to begin with. We're beaming over. Despite Janeway's invitation, the arrival of the Marquis crew is fraught with tension. Both sides remain wary as they prepare to discuss their shared predicament. B'Elanna and Tuvok, and is that gonna be Seska? B'Elanna says, "Don't play games, Starfleet. We're armed and ready to defend ourselves." But I'm standing at the security science station. I wouldn't have it any other way. Glad to have you back, Tuvok. Likewise, Captain. Miss Torres, I must inform you that I was assigned to infiltrate the Marquis. I never liked you, Vulcan. That is unsurprising. I assure you, I performed my Marquis duties to the highest standards. Ptak! You win some, you lose some. Let's focus on bringing Mr. Paris and your commander back. His name is Chakotay, and we can't get back in that easy. They're sealed, and their communications are cut off. Lieutenant Tuvok, get down to engineering and find a way to bypass whatever's jamming our communications. Report back as soon as you have a solution. Okay. Captain, the ship's status remains critical. Repair protocols are imperative. We require resources and the engineering office to mobilize additional workforces. Prioritize life support, secure core decks, and restore Deck 5 functionality first to gain access to the engineering office. To be able to supply power to a room, you need to activate the life support unit of the corresponding deck. Each life support consumes energy, so plan accordingly. Okay. Well, we need to do this one, obviously, so we'll switch that on. Life support restored on Deck 5, Captain. Engineering office is now accessible. However, it's damaged. Of course, it's a mess. We'll have to fix it before we can even use it. Oh, we could dismantle it. So we can repair it. Uses one of our people with engineering 2 of those round things, whatever that means. 2 cycles, perhaps. Yeah, okay, fine. We've got to do it. Let's repair it. Takes 2 cycles. Repairs in progress. Until completion, it will be logical to scan all planets in the system and gather more deuterium and geraniums. Fine by me, Tuvi. Can we... Yeah, we can zoom out slightly. We'll go over to this one here. Ooh, stick drift is not good. Okay, it's 3 cycles away, but we will go here. I like this. Engineering office is repaired. Provides up to 1 work team. Work teams are required to perform repairs, construction, and hull repair on board of Voyager. Total costs after activation 36 and 16. Okay. Oh, it made me come here. Repairing. It still says repairing. But it's okay. Engineering office fully operational again, Captain. We now have an additional work team to carry out 2 tasks simultaneously. I see. Okie dokie. Work team info. So, building or repairing rooms, even clearing rubble, occupies work teams. To be able to carry out several tasks at the same time, obtain additional teams by building or upgrading engineering offices. Logically, we should now focus on Deck 2 and the mess hall to ensure the crew's food supply, maintaining their physical endurance. This requires reactivating life support in that section first. Okay. The morale bar shows your current morale. Oh, I see. That's new. The change to morale per cycle and icons indicating your crew's needs. Tap the overview screen by pressing tab to switch to morale to get detailed info about your crew's needs. Your decisions in ship management, food, crew quarters, etc. and events affect crew morale. If morale falls to 0, the crew mutinies and the game is over. Oh shit. Brilliant. Okay, we better switch some life support on. Life support is restored to Deck 2, Captain. Access to the mess hall is now possible. However, it has sustained extensive damage. Emergency rations are currently deployed. After repair, the crew can access replicator rations again. This is going to be expensive, or time 3 more cycles. Okay, fine. That's good. Repairs are in progress. Continue. And until completion, we should address crew accommodation. Ruined rooms must be cleared to create room for residential sections. Although it says ruined room. The ship is heavily damaged and many parts are destroyed beyond repair. To free up new building space, you will first have to remove the remains, or the remnants of the old. Select the room and give the order to clear the debris. Removing it takes time. It's past the time travel on the map. Okie dokie. You can use the work team to clear it for more building space and then gain a few resources. So clearing this will give you back some. Okay. We'll do that. While waiting, we'll collect more resources. Well, we were going to last time, but we didn't quite make it to the planet, did we? Collect the easily accessible resources. We'll use the tractor beam to try and clump up the debris for an easier collection. I mean, I'm still going to get some. I don't think there's any problem in hitting that. Oh, I got 7. Shit. It's not as good as what I could have got. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we can't do anything else, so that's fine. This is a long ass fucking flight to these ones, isn't it? I'm gonna have to go to the furthest one away, which is what, 7 cycles? 5 cycles. Fine, let's move on. We'll finish repairs while we're en route. There we go. Accessing the rooms like that, it's not as smooth as you'd like it to be. Mess hall repairs are completed, Captain. We should switch to replicator rations now. It would enhance crew well-being. Replicator food. Premium replicator rations. It takes a little bit more. With every cycle, your crew consumes rations. You can always use emergency rations, which don't require resources, but lower morale. The crew is used to consume premium rations made by the replicator. Those increase morale, but consume deuterium. Well, I mean, it's what you want me to do, so that's fine. Replicator rations are now issued to the crew, Captain. I like this. Okay. What? I thought... Oh, right, yeah, I know what that is. Cool. We can now make a room. So the ruined room removal has been completed. Maybe we should rebuild some crew quarters now. It'll do wonders for morale, Captain. To build new rooms, select the empty building space to bring up new construction menu. The construction menu, sorry. If you have enough work teams and resources, you can build the room. Every room needs a corresponding area, so plan accordingly. Okay, well, I'm just following the rules here. Oh, there's 2. Okay, let's have a look. Build a room. Combat, Borg, Tech, Crew, Maintenance. Well, we're going to go Crew. So it's emergency quarters. Accommodates 10 crew in crammed limited quality quarters. That's all I can do because I can't afford that or that. So that's fine. It'll do. They get something, so it's fine. Your crew is the lifeblood of the ship. Each room requires personnel to operate. So keep this in mind when adding new rooms or upgrades. Don't forget to provide the necessary accommodation, or morale may drop faster than you would like. Okay, morale's not great. But... oh, well, cool. Caretaker. Can I ignore that for the minute? No, I don't think I can ignore any at all. How do I take it? There, okay. Captain, the array's jamming signal has been neutralized. We should be able to establish communication. Let's hope they respond. Hail the array. Ugh, who's this? Why are you bothering me? Oh, it's you. Why are you back? You don't have what I need. I remember that voice, Captain. It's the old man with the banjo, but his form is entirely different compared to how he appeared on the array. I'm Captain Janeway of the Federation Starship Voyager. We mean you no harm. We just want our people back. Your people? Your people are no longer here. They might have what I need. You'll just have to leave them. Appeal to his humanity. Tell us where they are. Try to intimidate them. Give them back. Let Torres talk. Scan the array for Tom and Chakotay. Let's have a little optional scan. I won't rely on the words of a stranger. Scan the array for lifetimes of Tom and Chakotay. No sign of them, Captain, and no humanoid life forms indicated at all. Who or what are we talking to right now? So, I mean, that's got the biggest chance of going for it. Why am I going to let Banana do it? Let's go with Catherine. We are entrusted with their safety. Their families and friends rely on us to bring them home. They are our responsibility. Perhaps that is the case. But I have no time. There just isn't enough time. Time for what? No, you're stealing my time. Don't you understand? I don't have time. Not enough time. We've been cut off, Captain. You're used to talking it out back home, but out here, next time, let me do the talking. Your methods might have worked against the Cardassians, but this is a different kind of adversary. Captain, Commander, I fail to see how this spirited debate will help us locate our missing crew members. Perhaps a more logical approach would be beneficial. You're right, Tuvok.
It seems the Delta Quadrant is getting to our heads. What do you suggest? I have observed that the array has been sending energy pulses towards the 5th planet of our neighbouring system ever since our arrival. Given the lack of information regarding our missing crew's location, investigating this planet appears to be the most logical next step. It's the only lead we have. Thoughts, Miss Torres? We're stuck with each other, Janeway. We work together and go our separate ways. Fine. Helm, set course for the 5th planet of the neighbouring system. Let's find our people. Set a course for the 5th planet in the neighbouring system. Maximum warp. So a sector map shows the entire sector with several star systems. I apologise for the yawn. You can either travel directly to another system or you can scan the systems first and select a specific pole to visit. Well, I was on my way here, so I'm going to do this first. Safely search for anything valuable without entering. Repair parts at the mining station to mine some resources. I mean, no, I'm going to take the safe. Thank you, that's good. Right, so we need to go to the next sector. No. Sector, thank you. So this is where it wants us to go. This is another binary star system. 3 cycles to get here, okay. Okay, I don't think we really need to look at that, do we? Do we? No, it's there. Fine. Focus on the ship. Scan out. Okay, we're on a... Go any closer? No. Hawaii class planets. So, no data. We want to scan it. Oh no, I set a course. Bollocks. Oh no. What the fuck? Abandoned vessel? Well, we'll leave it alone. We'll just do that, because that's a planet. Lost due to full storage. Oh, okay. I can only carry... Oh, fair enough. Didn't realise 1,000 was my full limit. Shit. That. Deuterium at max capacity. Yes, I see. Oh, right. It put me next to that planet. Scan X. Okay, I see what happened. I hit the wrong button. Ooh, a spatial anomaly. That doesn't... The scan on that is... Yeah, different. Ooh. Deuterium. I've scanned everything in zone by now. Yep. Well, we're going to have to move to the next section, so we'll have a look on ship for a minute. We'll see what's going down. We'll see about repairing some other bits and pieces. What is this? The holodeck? Well, that would make people happy, but I can't afford it. Okay. Can't afford that. Oops, stop doing that. Bloody stick drift. Let's clear that room. Takes a little bit of time, obviously. What's this one up here? This is the shield gen. Sick bay. I think maybe sick bay's a good shout. Can we afford to? Yes. Okay, let's repair it. Okay, so now both things are working. We'll go where we're supposed to go. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders? Continue or routine later? Well, we'll continue because that's where we need to be. Let's see what we have here. A new lead. Following the caretaker's energy pulses, Voyager discovers a desert planet with a harsh, unforgiving landscape. Tom Paris and Chakotay perhaps being held in this place. What makes this place so special? Prepare an away team. Do a general scan. Check the energy impulses. Well, I think we do that first. Anything noteworthy about the energy pulses? They are consistently targeting a single location, a barren piece of the desert. I recommend a away team investigates the area. There is something else. The interval between each pulse has decreased by 0.47 seconds since we left the array. They're getting faster. The entity said he's running out of time, right? Whatever that means, we'd better hurry. Let's see what we can learn about the planet. It has all the basic characteristics of an M class, but no ocean, no river, nothing. However, there are settlements. Strange, but intriguing. We'll examine this world firsthand. Well, howdy there, Mr. Neelix. Captain, a small ship is approaching. They're hailing us. On screen. First contact. A peculiar alien with a mischievous grin greets Voyager from his chaotic vessel. Neither Starfleet nor the Marquis have ever seen such a species before. Perhaps an inhabitant of the Delta Quadrant? Clearly. He lives here, obviously. Greetings. Looking for something on this dusty old rock? Would we find anything, Mr. Neelix? Never seen a ship like yours. Let me guess. You were whisked away from somewhere else in the galaxy and brought here against your will. Sounds as though you've heard this story before. Thousands of times. Well, hundreds of times. Maybe 50. But the caretaker has been bringing ships here for months now. The caretaker. That's what the Ocampa call him. He probably snatched some of your crew too, right? They're likely down on the planet with the Ocampa. But Captain, it's a tricky place. Dangerous. You could use a guide. But of course, a guide needs a little, compensation. Sounds fair. Wonderful! To be honest, I've had it rough recently. Those pesky void voles have been nibbling away at my supplies. Some food and water would be most welcome. If you help us find our missing crew, you can have all the food and water that you want. It's a deal. Okay. What is it asking me to do now? Don't know what it wants me to do. Nothing in there. I know what it wants me to do, but why has it brought me outside the ship instead of letting me organise an away team? That is Ocampa. Oh, that's the star I'm on. Set course. I don't need to. I am there. Oh, fuck's sake. What on earth's going on now? What am I supposed to do? Focus ship. Left stick. Yeah, okay. Yeah, hello, I need to assign an away team. Please. How the fuck am I supposed to do that when you've taken me? Out here? Should I move away and then come back? Oh, let's do that. Screw it. Maybe by doing that, maybe. Well, sick bay is good and goal, that's back, right? Let's see what it does when we go back into the ship. Well, come on then. Thank you. Injured and sick crew will be placed in sick bay automatically. After treatment, they'll go back to work. Increase the efficiency of it by assigning a suitable hero. Well, I don't have the ability to do that yet, do I? Management. Left back. Yeah, switch off. For the minute, I should switch it off. So that we save some power. Right. Oops, designate space. So we go to the system again. We'll go back. No, because we're going to safety search for anything valuable or repair parts of it. Let's. What have I got at the moment? Where is it? 54. Let's risk it. Oh, you beauty! Oh, now I've got full storage. For fuck's sake, with the bloody lack of storage. Right. Okay. I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing. I know I need to go down to the planet, but set course. I'm there. Why won't it let me do anything else? You see, I don't want to go and do extra things like this. I need to do this planet. I don't fucking understand what I'm supposed to be doing now. Or, no, I know what I'm supposed to be doing now. I don't know how to get to what I'm doing now. Or what I'm supposed to be doing. Caretaker. That is my quest. Going away and coming back didn't do anything. So, come on, I need to fucking move this story on. Why isn't it letting me do it? What am I missing? There isn't a button that says land on the fucking planet. There isn't a button that says send the away team. I have to send the away team, but how do I do that? None of this does that. None of this helps. Sector's not going to help. What does overview do? I mean, that's a new screen I didn't have before, but it's not gonna get me where I want to go, is it? Assign new teams to the engineering office. Okay, let's see if that helps. How do we get back? Escape? Yeah, okay. How do I assign someone to the engineering office? Engineering. Remove, add, assign to hull repair, management. No, I don't want to switch it off. Again, I don't know what that means. Nothing there is gonna send me down to the fucking planet. Oh, fuck's sake. Look, rebuild Voyager and explore the system, or skip cycles until he's ready to talk. Fucking learn to read me. Dickhead crash. Okay, so, we checked the asteroid silo, didn't we? Yeah, we didn't need to go there again. So now it's going to make me go away from here unless I skip a cycle. This is how far away? No, I don't care. Now Neelix is going to be ready to talk. Answer the incoming call from the caretaker. Oh, hang on. But I have too much already, so we're not going to worry. We just had to move because moving was moving. Okay. So the caretaker is calling us. What a delicious meal, a culinary masterpiece. I've never encountered such a tangy but comforting, smooth yet vibrant concoction. What was it called again? Tomato soup. Tomato soup? I'm something of a culinary wizard myself, you know. My Alfarian hair pasta bowl is widely known for its bold, mouth-watering taste. Mr. Neelix, I am pleased you are enjoying yourself. We need your assistance. Now. Ah, yes. You're missing crew, right. Scan the southern continent and look for a range of dead volcanoes. At their foot, you'll find the Kazon Ogla encampment. Kazon what? One Kazon sect of many. They control this part of the quadrant. They're a bit difficult, but with the right approach, even they can be reasoned with. I thought you said the Okompa had our people. Well, the Okompa do have your people. It's just finding them is a bit tricky. My old pal Mage Jarbin, the Ogla leader, might know where to look. He's a nice guy, a bit gruff, but he owes me a favour. Let's ask for more information, shall we? Anything else we should know about these Kazon Ogla? Water's a precious commodity around these parts. The Ogla, they mostly get theirs through trade, so a little liquid diplomacy would go a long way. Very well. Prepare and await you, and you'll accompany them, Mr. Neelix. So now we can go back here. That should fix the room. Yep, okay, that's fine. So, groovy, we might as well build something, perhaps. Build a room for maintenance, build a room for crew, build a room for tech, a room for combat, or a room for Borg. We'll go with another room for crew. Well, hang on, what are we next to? Next to the mess hall and below the bridge. Oh, that's the wrong room, shit. Let's go with crew quarters. Sorry. Into emergency quarters again, because we can't afford anything else. So, or we'll just leave this one. We'll leave it empty for now. It's fine. It's not going to help with morale, because that lowers morale if I build the wrong one. And now we're back at Okompa. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders? Send the away team. So we're taking Neelix because he has to go, which means we've only got Balana and Kim or Tuvok to go. Tuvok has some battle. We need some battle. That's exactly what we need, but we're going to take a third just to be safe. So we'll take our lovely... Balana's more engineering, Harry's more science. Let's go with Blana, because she hasn't been out yet or anything. The away team materialises in a small valley between the dead volcanoes. The sun burns down on them mercilessly. The air is hot and dry, and sandy wind whips into their eyes. I like this. This is from the actual show. Whereas this is what I've done. Okay. Captain, our tricorders are malfunctioning, probably because of the energy impulses. How do we get our bearings in this dust bowl? Right, survivalist we can't do because we don't have, so we're going to struggle through to a vantage point and hope we don't fuck it up because there's red there. I don't like the reds. How come we didn't end up with... Well, we don't have anybody with that. So if Tom was available, we would have been able to do that top one. Stay out of the red, thank you. The away team pushes forward, battling the strong winds and low visibility. Finally they emerge onto a ledge with a clearer view of the surrounding area. In the distance they spot the Kazon Ogre settlement. However, the wind is picking up and a massive sandstorm is approaching from the south. Captain, a sandstorm is heading our way. We need to find cover fast. Innovator, design a shelter to withstand the storm. And we don't need any of that stuff. Actually, we're going to go with whatever this one is. Analyze, because yes, it's like the only thing we haven't got that's at max, really. So we'll use both these two. I know he's fatigued, but we've got less chance of failing. That's fine. The away team quickly analyses the terrain, discovering a natural crevice offering the best protection from the storm. The rock walls shield them from the worst of the wind and sand. After what seems like an eternity, the storm subsides. The away team emerges, unarmed, and sets off in the direction of the Kazon Ogre settlement. Away mission risks. So sometimes certain approaches in the away missions bear additional risks. Sometimes dangerous approaches are marked by a danger level indicator. Failing such a challenge can result in injuries or even fatalities. Captain, we've reached the settlement. How should we approach the people here? Let Neelix do the introduction. Well, yes, that would make sense. He knows them. Neelix bounds forwards, greeting the Kazon Ogre in his usual boisterous manner. The women and children seem to recognise him. Their expressions are sceptical rather than welcoming. The men approach cautiously, weapons in hand. A tall Kazon emerges from the settlement. Jabin, their leader. At the sight of Neelix, his face darkens. In the background, a badly bruised young woman who looks nothing like a Kazon, more like a human with pointy ears, peers around a corner. Seems like the Kazon don't find Neelix as charming as he led us to believe. How should we appease them, Captain? Assure them that we have no bad intentions. Demonstrate strength to keep them at bay. Offer water in exchange for information about the Compa. I mean, that's what we would want to do, but I mean, he's fatigued, so it's not very right to deal with that. I think we have to go with that one. I mean, I want to do that, but it has the risk. Yeah. The away team offers Jabin water from the replicators. Fascinated by this technology, Jabin accepts the offer and becomes more receptive. He explains that the Ocampa live underground, their access controlled by the caretaker, who also provides their only source of water. As proof, Jabin points to the bruised Ocampa woman that he is holding as a slave, explaining that she is one of the few who have managed to reach the surface. When suddenly Neelix grabs a phaser, he points it at Jabin and demands for the Ocampa girl to be freed. Things are getting out of hand, Captain. We should retreat. Appease carefully and withdraw. Tactical retreat, run, or secure the retreat with phaser fire. Yeah. The away team raises their hands in a gesture of peace, slowly backing away while they're choosing their words carefully to calm the angry Kazon. Jabin, though furious at Neelix's impulsive action, recognises the away team's intelligent attempts to de-escalate the situation. He allows them to retreat, though his eyes burn with anger. Okay, so success, no critical successes, but still, everyone's up a level, no injuries. We could have changed the storyline there, but we've got this at the moment. Safely back on Voyager, Neelix surprises the rest of the away team as he and the rescued woman kiss passionately. How deep does the relationship between the two go?
My dearest Kez, didn't I promise I'd save you? I knew you would come for me, my love. You lied and endangered my crew. This is not how trust is built, Mr. Neelix. He was desperate, Captain, but I understand. I want to repay you and your crew for saving me. As Jabin said, the access to the underground city is controlled by the caretaker. There is a tunnel, but the caretaker sealed it with a security barrier. We may be able to transport through the barrier if it had the slightest breach. A transporter signal amplifier would be necessary. Excellent idea. Kes, can you help us once we've located the breach? Of course, it's the least I can do. I'm grateful. Now, we have things to do. Ask Kes what she knows. Ask Kes and how... Right, I'm going to do this bit and then I'm going to take a break. Ask Kes why she came out to the surface. Kes, if it's so dangerous on the surface, why did you leave your home? I felt a strong pull to explore the world beyond the city. I yearned for the freedom to discover new things and learn about myself. Seeing my people so dependent on the caretaker, unable to even think for themselves, it was unbearable. We were once a people who had full command of our mind's abilities. Basil, stop it. Sorry, my dog. Ask how Kes and Neelix met. Kes, Mr. Neelix, I'm curious, how did the two of you meet? I met Kes while I was trading with the Kazan Ogla. They enslaved her, but she was kind, even to someone like me. I had to get her out. He visited, brought me gifts, made me laugh. He was the only good thing in that terrible place. We fell in love. I admit I used you, Captain. I apologise, but I'd do it again in a heartbeat. What can you tell us about the caretaker? For generations, he has provided the Akampa with food, water, energy, and protection from the outside world. Any idea why he does it? Or where he came from? No, we do have stories and legends about him, but they're just stories and legends. We have things to do. Alright, someone get started on that transporter signal amplifier. In case, we'll go to sickbay and have you examined. Right, so this is my overview of stuff. I am going to figure out how to save. I think you click here. No, there was a way. I did it earlier. How did I do it? It's that overview, isn't it? I think. No, it's not overview. That's notifications. Question mark takes me into the tutorials. Each time I have to hit close again. On here, for user controller, it's that button. So, okay. Let's go with main menu. And that should have me at continue game. There we go. Okay, brilliant. So I'm going to pause at that point, go and do some stuff, and I'll be back in a little while. Thank you very much for being with me. I hope you enjoyed the first part of the Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown demo. I'll see you again later.